Hey YouTube, me Martin Morris, engineer building a $150 million business. Subscribe. Fit to work out. How about the shirt, t-shirt underneath, the shorts, heading out. I realized I got a whole bunch of crumbs sitting on the chair from when I ate earlier. So subscribe. Cold night here in San Bernardino Brown. That is the Big Bear Mountain back there. I'll be going up there for a project soon, so make sure you subscribe. This is how evening. Spanish right there, Chinese over there. I've been reading Grant Cardone's Closer's the Bible Guide. Also, I've been going through Obsessed to Be Average, and then I've been going through and going back and rechecking my finances, finding out where my money's going. So make sure you subscribe, because now gas may go up again. I'm in California, so $4. Used to buy a gallon of gas, and now can buy it's $4.39. So now it can buy me half a gallon of gas. So make sure you subscribe. I saw people commuting from who knows where Cherry Valley is. I saw people commuting, cars are back to back. I used to live in Yucca Valley. I spent about $100 on gas every 2 weeks, and I used to complain. How are you guys handling it, man? Gas is $4, $4.39. I mean, my Beamer had a 325 Beamer. You can't put cheap gas in that because you know what's going to happen. Check engine. You don't want to see that check engine. So that's what's at least 100, 120. So make sure you subscribe. I used to get up at 4 o'clock, get to work by 5:30, 5:45, sleep in the car, get into the office by 6:30. Wait, leave by 4, leave about 4:35, get to the office about 6:15, then sleep in the car for 20 minutes and go inside before 7 o'clock. So I did that for about 10 years. Just before COVID, I sold my house. I said, you know what? I need to try something different. So make sure you subscribe. In this apartment, the mountains, residence in by Marriott, right? So make sure you subscribe. It has helped being closer to the office. I mean, you're only 10 or 15 minutes from work, man. I act like I'm an hour and 20 minutes away like I used to be. Only like 10 or 15 minutes. And now you got Uber. Don't feel like driving Uber. Come pick the brother up, man. I ain't gonna rob you. Subscribe. So head out to the gym, do some workout, come back, find out these presidential elections. Let's see if there's going to be any funny business. I ain't heard nothing from the sister. They were like, she can. Now where is she? Gender reassignment surgery and all kind of stuff. Sex is one thing, but like leave the kids alone. That's where it was basically heading. Let's sleep with the kids. What do they call it? They call it minor attraction. You're not a pedophile. When you sleep with kids, you just had minor attraction. What are you talking about? But eventually it'll go down. It doesn't matter. But that's a conversation for another day. So make sure you subscribe. Control your money. That's why I always tell you guys, educate yourself. These companies are not going to educate yourself. I'm fighting with Google right now. I want to change my advertising. They want all kind of identity verification. I'm like, why? Just make things harder. So subscribe. I guess they're thinking about if I don't know, who knows, but subscribe. That's why I say eat at home more, stay out of debt, don't buy a new car. If you can, avoid the dog for one more year like me. No dogs. I'm 56, so no dogs till I'm 60. Let's see what kind of technology comes around. So make sure you subscribe. So I'll just give you a shout out before I head out to my Tide Alpha training. Or when you come back, maybe I'll win the big one.